When I came back to acting, I found that the roles that I was going up for, I was either too disabled for or not disabled enough. And so I wrote something very specific that only I could do.
Creating your own work, something you know inside out. Jodie, how did you become involved? Because you're known for bringing underrepresented stories to screen. That's a real passion of yours. How did you and Evie meet? How did you get involved in Truckload?
So there's an incredible woman called Victoria Emsley who runs a company called Primetime, which supports female and non-binary filmmakers, and she created something called the Empower Fund, which was, my involvement was through a friend that knew her. She reached out to say, I am going to be creating a space for people to make a short film with a budget, and a fantastic budget and fantastic support, and then that will open the door to people sending in scripts. And the format was then for us to, over a very significant amount of time, read, you know, a good few hundred scripts, which was incredible. And then there was a shortlist of the ones that we felt particularly excited about, and then we met those people, and Evie won. And now we're best mates.
Well, that's the thing. You liked it so much, you actually star in it. You play Evie's mum.
So I don't star in it, babe.
No,
don't star in it.
Oh, no, there are many stars in this.
No, do you know what? What this was about was, it was really important. So my role in it was to say, I will be in whatever capacity in this short, but do not write something that is not in your, that doesn't represent you. Don't write something for a 43-year-old woman from Huddersfield. That is not what we're asking for. We're not asking for stories that cater to me. I'll literally be deep background with a mop if the story isn't relevant. But what I will be...
That would feel like a waste, would it not?
Yeah.
But what we wanted was unique, fantastic voices of people showing the stories they wanted to tell, which meant in that I would then be whatever role was fitting. And when this came to it, and, you know, we kind of unanimously were so overexcited about Truckload, one of the flags was, though, that, like, the role was your mum, and I'm on the younger end of mum.
Yeah, how did your mum feel about Jodie Whittaker playing her on the big
Loves
screen?
it. She's a bit younger, she's having a great time.
It was the most fantastic experience.
25% of the UK population identifies deaf, disabled or neurodivergent, but that is no way represented on screen.
I think it's a conversation about the spectrum of disability and the way that we put in adjustments, reasonable adjustments for people working in it. And it takes effort. It takes effort from everyone, from producers all the way down the line to make that effort, because stories get better when we vary the experience of people getting involved in it. And that is what people deserve. Like you say, 25%, that is not what we are seeing on screen. Those people deserve to see that, deserve to see their experiences, those bodies, like seeing a body that looks like yours is life-changing. If I'd have seen that, lots of my different experiences would be different, and I would have a different outlook, I think. And I think what this film is trying to do is show that one life-changing event, for me it was becoming disabled, it doesn't just affect you, it affects your relationship with your parents, your friends, your family, the way that the world sees you, the way that you see the world, and like your relationship with your own body. And so having that represented to people felt like a really important thing to do as well.
Jodie, how important is it for you to use your position? Because you're a really well-established actor. It feels like you've been on our screen for so long, you're consistently in work, which, as we know, in this industry isn't always the case. And the female voice, the female representation on screen, even though women are over 50% of the population, it's still not 50-50 on screen. So how do you use your position to sort of change that on screen and off screen? Is it about walking into a project and looking around and asking the questions about where the women are? Where's the female input?
What is incredible for me, because I'm not a director and I don't write, so I'm the one that, like, hopes I get the job. But what is different is now, I would say my experience over the last few years is certainly changing, where the people behind the lens and the people kind of creating these pieces, I feel as if I'm working with more and more incredibly talented women. But what I suppose it's saying yes when someone like Victoria reaches out, because people like her are the people that are making a difference and doing that. But then what that requirement from me was just read incredible scripts and then get to work with amazing people. Just don't say no to that. I do appreciate that putting my name to something will maybe help it get across the line. And the benefit for me is then I'm completely blown away by another group of creative individuals that I'll have a relationship with and will hopefully cast me when I'm in my 70s as your gran.